Hi, I am Julietta Skoog with Sproutable. I am a school psychologist and a school counselor, but before I was those things, I was a nanny and a babysitter for many, many years. And I worked with many families, all different kinds of families, so many different parenting styles. And I loved working with kids. I loved working with the families, and I really craved having a set of tools so I could really sit in confidence for myself, really be able to connect with them and reach them. That was always my goal, was to just have them be so excited when I came over, be so into whatever it was that we were doing, and so they would naturally want to cooperate. That was always kind of my natural instinct. And I came to positive discipline right after grad school. I had gotten a job immediately with Seattle Public Schools. I had done my internship there and was able to get this full training through positive discipline. And what I loved about the framework of positive discipline is that it bridged both the classroom and the home. And what positive discipline gave me was this language and this understanding and a compass point for the work that I was doing. It gives me the why. Positive discipline is a program designed to teach young people to become responsible, respectful, and resourceful members of their communities. It's based on the best-selling Positive Discipline books by Dr. Jane Nelson, Lynn Lott, Cheryl Irwin, and others. It teaches important social and life skills in a manner that is deeply respectful and encouraging for both children and adults. It really is deeply rooted in the foundation of Adlerian theory, and the psychology of Adler really tapped into the psychologist in me as well, because it has this deep foundation in mutual respect and this need that we all have as human beings for significance and belonging. And so really coming to this foundation of Adlerian theory of, okay, this is how the brain works, this is how the psychology works. This is why connection before correction really works. This is why when we invite kids to be included and to be helpful, they shine. They're naturally more cooperative. And I think the misnomer of positive discipline is that it just implies if we're just positive, if we just come in really happy, then they're just gonna follow along like ducklings. And sometimes that's how it feels, right? As a nanny or as a babysitter, when we're coming into a family, we've just gotta show up really perky, we've just gotta be super positive all day long. But it's deeper than that. And this is where I realized, it really is about teaching. Discipline comes from Latin root disciplinare, which means to teach. So even though I naturally was drawn to this in all of my years of working with kids in different homes, positive discipline finally gave me this deeper foundation that said, it's not about being positive, it's about teaching in the moment. And that's where I just want you to know how important you are, how valuable you are, how much you matter, and this incredible privilege that we have anytime we go into somebody's home and that we are given the responsibility for this child or for these children. It's this opportunity to be their teachers. Thank you so much for rising up to the challenge, for learning about all of these different tools, learning about the foundation, because we really want to give you the confidence to say, yes, this is the principle that I stand on. This is why I'm responding in this way. This is why I'm being connected and firm at the same time with this particular challenge. It really comes back to your set of values, your set of framework, regardless of the family. Really what matters to you are these long-term skills that you are giving this opportunity to practice. Whether this is the first family that you're ever going in to care for or your 10th family, it's never too early and it's never too late, because you have an inner wisdom. We all do. We all have that inner teacher. And this is just going to help give you that framework, give you that set of guiding principles. It's complicated in one sense, but it's also, I always think to myself, it really is so simple. It's complicated in the sense that it's human behavior and it's human relationships, but it's simple in the sense that we always come back to these guiding principles, of how am I going to connect to their brain? How am I going to use this moment as a teachable moment? Thank you so much for being on this journey. I just really applaud this work that you've chosen to do. I really believe that it's a calling for people to work with children. It is so exhausting on both a physical, emotional, and mental level that really only the strong sign up for the call. Real moments are learning moments.